Jumping over this cat ball man. This oh so bad man.
Why the fuck are you doing that voice?
I don't know. My mom hates it.
It's a little weird.
Like I said, she is convinced that I'm gay, even though I'm not. And I've been on dates with girls. And she's still like, you can just do that. You know what I mean? And I'm just
I mean, you could be bi.
I'm not, though. I've only fucked Nico like twice.
And it was casual.
Yeah, we said no homo first. The first time.
Automatically, that makes it not
first
gay.
time.
Just the first time? The second time it was implied.
Yeah, I mean...
Kind of.
I mean, I figured it was implied. I don't know what he got out of it. I should talk to him about that.
He might be gay.
Here, hang on, actually, wait.
Oh no.
Hang on. I wonder if he might be at work. I don't know if I should do this.
You probably shouldn't bother him if he's at work.
He might be. I don't know if he is. He is listed as a co-fuck on my on his occupation.
A co-fuck.
Hello?
Hey, listen. I'm recording a video right now, and I need to ask you something.
Okay.
Do you remember that time we fucked?
I thought we weren't gonna talk about that.
Okay, that was the that was the. Okay, look. So the first time we said no homo, right?
Yeah.
Second time, I forget.
Right?
Was it implied or was it?
I mean, like, I feel like it's implied, but...
I mean, I don't think did I say it? Did I say it?
No, I don't think you did.
You're gay.
I'm sure I said it, right?
Sarah thinks we're gay.
Confirmed.
You're wrong.
You're confirmed gay.
Confirmed gay.
It's canon now.
It's canon. No, it's canon. Shit. Okay.
And so is Nico, apparently. You gotta remember. You gotta remember to say no homo.
Oh, I got shot by the babies. Oh, fuck. Who invented babies? They suck. Does anyone like babies? Fuck it, no. Nobody likes babies. If you like babies, you're lying to yourself. Nobody likes babies. Fuck babies. Don't fuck babies. That's not what I meant. Don't fuck the babies. But like, you know what I mean? Like fuck babies, you know, like. Remember, I fucking hate babies. What the? Oh! Oh! I'm tall! I'm tall! Look at me! I'm big, I'm huge! I'm your height! Oh, this is the greatest day of my life. I'm tall. I'm tall. And in real life, I'm like that perfect height where I'm like simultaneously short and tall. I'm like too tall to fit in with the short kids, but too short to fit in with the tall kids. So I have to hear about short kids bitching about being short, and the tall kids bitching about how short kids are always bitching to them about being short. It's all the short kids' fault, what I'm saying. If you're short, fuck you. Succubus? We could get suck? I want suck.
We can get suck. Don't
Suck is great. What are you talking about? Suck is awesome. Look at Suck. He's good.
He looks adorable.
Big Suck. And he's big too. Big Suck. We played Noir Golf last time, which is when we made the screen black and white.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Now we're in like.
That actually kind of looks cool.
This is like the half second after like an atomic bomb blows up. Or what if we play like.
Don't lose where that is.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I told you not to lose.
Oh, no.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are we on a different menu now? You can still
That was your
Oh,
fault.
shit.
That was your fault. Exit out. Exit out now.
Oh, no. Please don't have saved that setting.
Oh, that's so funny.
If that's saved that setting, we can't play anymore.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
not really as Blacklight Interactive.
Oh, no.
Because we can't see anymore.
Oh, no. Please. Please.
No! That was your fault. That was your fault. That was your fault, dude. All you. That was all you. Oh my god, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. I can't fucking believe you. I literally told you not to lose where it was, and you immediately did that.
What do you mean immediately? How are you gonna lose it later?
Oh god. You're so dumb. Why would you do that? I hope you didn't pay for this game.
Wait a minute. There's
Can you like undownload it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
uninstall
it.
Oh my god.
can't believe you did that. I cannot believe you did that. I mean, like, that is like, it's like maximum levels of stupid.
Oh, God.
Get rid of it. How long is it gonna take to uninstall it?
Oh, God, probably an hour.
Fuck off.
Why was I excited for this?
I don't know. I want it to be black still.
Oh, I forgot that's when we reinstalled it.
That'd be really funny if it stayed.
No!
Oh my God! You're literally the worst. Wow. It takes some skill to do that.
I broke it as a joke.
And then it stayed broken.
Speaking of illegal,
Oh God.
I got Chipotle like an hour ago.
Uh-oh.
I pulled into the Chipotle parking lot, and by the way, my insurance card is all fucked up. They screwed it up. The Secretary of State screwed up. I know. There was a first time for everything.
Oh, God.
And I can't get a new sticker until the middle of January.
Uh-oh.
And so I went to the Chipotle, and I walked out, and there were maybe 30 Illinois police officers just like getting out of their cars from all different counties, walking into Chipotle for lunch. And I just went to my trunk, because I was parked frontwards, and I just went, "Hey boys," in front of my sticker. And they're like, "Oh, hey." And I'm like, "Oh, you guys getting Chipotle?" And we're like, "Yeah, Chipotle is great." And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Ooh, is that a TL?" And I'm like, "Oh." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is. It's like a 5 times hand-me-down, though, so it only runs like a normal car at this point." And they're like, "Well, those are still cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, the heated seats are great." And they're like, "Well, have a good day." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
Did you leave?
I peeled the fuck out of that bitch.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
With like
Try
out
not
of
to
code
drive, dude.
with out of code stickers. Oh, that was horrible.
Try not to drive.
That sucked.
Oh man, but if your sticker doesn't work, how are you gonna drive to school?
I don't know. That's for Jesse White to figure out. All right, so it should be down here, right? No, it's not down here. Why isn't it down here?
Why isn't it down here?
Why isn't it? Yeah, why the hell isn't it down here?
What's supposed to be down there?
A statue without a head, like a big ass statue with no head. Hello, Beelzebub. Ow. Yeah, he's dead now.
He didn't like that.
Nah, he won't happy.
Wait, what's that on the map? In the corner.
There's
in
the
the
yeah,
map.
the demon bone right there.
Yeah.
I should be able to use it there. I don't know why I can't.
Do you need a ferry? Oh no, there's a ferry point.
Yeah, there's a ferry point. Fucking go up there, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and look that up, because I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, there it is! It wasn't there a second ago! What the shit?
Maybe you had to whack that guy before.
Yeah, that's probably it. I had to abuse
You had to piss him
I had to
off.
smack Beelzebub. Yeah, I don't think this is the one.
There you go,
Okay,
it was
got
the
her.
one.
Oh man, Jesus Christ.
Christ.
Jinx for Coke.
We didn't say it at the same time.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
We said Jesus Christ.
I said it right after.
No.
No, we didn't say it.
Jinx.
We didn't say it at the same time.
Call this episode Jinx.
Okay.
I was watching an interview, or not an interview, but like I guess like a panel that Adam Savage did, because there's like a bunch of Adam Savage panels, and I just watched like a bunch of them. And my favorite thing that he said is he was talking about working with Jamie, on Mythbusters, and how Jamie never makes jokes. He's not like a very humorous guy, and so one day he comes up to the producer and he's like, "Hey, I got a joke," and everyone's like, "Go on." So then he does this and he goes, So a man goes into a hospital for a routine physical, and after a couple of minutes, the doctor says, "Hey, you have to stop masturbating." And the guy's like, "Why?" and then the doctor goes, "Because I'm trying to give you a physical." Oh, fuck.
Dude, Jamie's been thinking that one up for
Yeah, he must have planned these things for like weeks before he actually dishes them out. It's not my joke.
I love it.
It wasn't even Adam's joke when I heard it, but god damn it, it's so funny.
It's fucking great.
Another one, I forget who it was, but he watched a comedy sketch where the main actor said, like, "I don't care how beautiful your wife is, when you get to 40, it's like having sex with a couch." And then I was gonna work, and he says, like, obviously I fulfill my duty as a social contributor, and I have to tell everyone I know about this. And so I come into work,
And I'm like, I mean, like, I can't even believe that. Like, think about that. You could be married to Angelina Jolie and it could get boring. And then Jamie, out of the corner of the room, says, hey, you know, if my couch looked like if my couch looked like Angelina Jolie, I would fuck it. Everyone looks at me, he's like, what? Like, he's so fucking flabbergasted if anyone has anything to say about that.
It's like, what? What did I say?
You
wrong?
wouldn't?
I love Jamie.
Jamie is the best.
Story from Jewel was just because it was a pain in the butt. I was pulling out this massive trash bag from the cutting room, and it tore open on the side, and just like this massive thing of guacamole blew up on the floor and splashed up onto me.
Ooey, owie, ooch, my bones.
Ooh, owie, owie. It was some real bone hurting guac, you know.
Wait, that was it?
Yeah,
You
that
just
was
got
it. Like-
buried in fucking guac.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing else to it.
I'm gonna call it a guacamole burial.
Whenever I laugh, my eyes just turn into slits because I always tend to, like, you know, squint a little bit when I laugh. It looks like I have
Yeah,
my
me
eyes
too.
closed.
Whenever I'm smiling or laughing, I basically have my eyes closed too.
Although I would think you were fucking insane if your eyes widened when you laughed.
That was terrifying.
I've been in and out of the hospital a lot in my life. I split my face open once, remember that?
I think so.
I think it would have been 3rd or 4th grade. Full on Looney Tunes style, I'm walking around in my backyard, and then I step on, like, the flat end of a rake, and it goes,
Oh my god.
and then I'm like, I stagger and fall, and then, like, this right between my eyes here, pink, or, like,
Yeah.
right onto a barrel of tar. It tears my
No.
fucking face open. And, like, I knew I was in trouble when oceans of blood started shooting out of my face. Like, squirting out. It didn't hurt, by the way. I wasn't able to play gym for, like, a week in school,
No.
which, I mean, I'd be like, fuck yeah, now, but, you know, back then I was a good kid, and I hated not doing schoolwork. And now I'm like 2 weeks behind on homeschooling. The part that reminds me though, the reason why I bring it up, the clincher to that story, I get stitches and like they put 2 layers of stitches in. Got them taken out after a week. My dad said you could clearly see the bone, so that's cool.
Wow.
I never saw a mirror. And I also have a very vivid memory of the doctor, like, numbing me for the stitches. Like, you're supposed to close your eyes when they give you a shot into your forehead. I stared right up at that son of a bitch as it went into my face. I remember looking in the pantry a couple of years later, just like I needed a Band-Aid for something. And I pulled down the first aid kit, and I found, like, the exact kind of bandages that my dad gave me while my face was fucked up. It was these, they're, like, shaped like letter I's.
Oh.
He put them, like, just so they were over the gap, the bridge between my eyes. I dug through and I found some, like, ones that we just had in that box for years. Turns out they're for your penis!
No way.
So I had dick bandages on my face for a week in 4th grade.
Oh, dude, I hope some teachers knew what those were and
That
just
would be so good.
didn't say anything. I'm sure your dad knew about it too.
I just remembered. You know, I didn't really like blonde people for a very long time. No, I don't know if there's really a reason for it, or at least I didn't until I just remembered that it's because of this game. I just didn't like blonde people. And then, like, a couple of years of just, like, this silent brewing, I don't know, just, like, kind of uncomfortableness with blonde people. You know, kind of like a black guy in the South. You know, the common folk just sees them and they're kind of like, oh, you know? And I realize now that Matt's blonde, and it is dumb to think that. And so, 5-year-old me's weird non-racial racial bias is since been swiped. So there's a story. Does not compute. I don't know. I don't know what I gotta do. Okay, wait, I got it. Infinity. It would help if I knew how to press buttons. Welcome. Fuck. Do it. No. This better be it. Oh, child, things will get brighter. Please, God. Oh
Oh my god, am I so happy that's over.
Oh, I had a hentai joke.
Oh, okay.
So you can't go wrong with one of these.
No, give it to me.
It's more like a hentai statement. Once upon a time, there was this guy named Gerald. Gerald works at a squid factory. They make squid there. While he's doing that, squid start, like, getting into his face. They just start, like, full on, like, inside of his face. And then, eventually, his eyeballs pop out and there's just tentacles. And then he had hentais.
Really? Did you really just say that?
Did I tell you about a character that I created called Sir Alvard Uf Likdik?
No.
He's a homosexual German knight. He moves to America, and so his initials are AU. In America, because he wants to retain his, like, you know, nobility, right? He enters the U.S. Army. And so this guy is going down the list of people who are in the army. A guy with an American accent obviously goes, "Sir, AU lick dick?" And then he's like, "Yeah!" And that is the only facet of that character. AU lick dick?
Is this what you do when you're not working?
Yeah, this is what becomes occupied while I'm facing shelves. I come up with stupid characters. The hand that faces the eggs. You know, what the fuck, man? I'm trying to face the fucking eggs. Yeah, that's when I was in the dairy cooler, facing the eggs.
Fucking family, mate.
And I was making myself feel like a schoolgirl while I was doing that. It was so embarrassing. If my boss walked in, I would have been finished. Did I show you the picture I made of me as an Alfa Romeo?
No.
Okay, we're pulling that up now. Hang on. I don't like Alfa Romeos.
You should send this in to them, like email it to them.
I was gonna post it on Insta, but I didn't, because I didn't think it would. I realized it wouldn't fit.
Y'all remember sarsaparilla? When we used to drink a nice cool sarsaparilla out on the porch.
Sarsaparilla? This drink is full of syphilis!
Mighty Fine Corporation-based chocolates have changed the name from sarsaparilla to
Root beer.
root beer.
Root beer. You got Yogi Bear, Smoky Bear, and Root beer.
Root beer, naturally and artificial flavor.
Aiden, post a picture of root beer, please. Make a root beer.
Oh, you can always tell when it's Sting that just took a shit. Holy my god. God, that smells terrible. Holy Sting. Oh god. Okay. You know, Sting shits are weird because it almost smells edible. You know what I mean? Maybe not. It just kind of smells like I don't know, like something to be like a stinky cheese, you know, like it smells like shit but it might taste good. Okay, hi. So after the last episode, look at this entire bag full of nothing but cat shit. I swear to God, I cleaned this out before I did the last fucking recording session. And then I come back after like, I don't know how many hours I recorded, but I mean, there's two of them, but this is a fucking cat's weight in shit. What? How? Like, is it something wrong with the food? Is it? Or I don't know. Fucking cat shit. Bag smells. I have the thing tapered off. If I open this thing up, we all die. This bit isn't funny, is it? All right.
Get to it, future Aiden.
Fuckhole. I'm gonna bitch your mom. Fuckhole just reminded me of that.
Bitch your mom. My god, that was fucking stupid. What was that even from? Where we were driving somewhere.
No, you were it was Undertale.
Oh yeah. No, there was one
Right
time.
after meeting Fleet's Hamsman.
There was frickin' one time when I was driving with Andrew somewhere and he was insulting somebody I knew and I was like, Andrew, shut up! I'm gonna bitch your mom!
You just like flex or something, like just, yeah, take that, fucko!
What you gotta say to that?
Huh? What's your comeback, huh?
That's some bad
Such
company
a
for you.
beautiful voice.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
No! Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh! How the fuck did that even happen? What's up, Fluff Butt? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm literally holding your weight. I love you so much. Does the controller work? Oh, it does, so if you want to use the controller. You're used to keyboard now,
Fuck a
buddy.
bitch, man. I'm not using that. Oh. You just ruined my. I have no respect for him now.
We should alternate lines.
I get almost been 40 hours.
I'm not gonna lie, I planned that voice months before.
Just
Just been waiting to do it. You know what I saw at work today? It's pretty rare for me to have a fun work story, but I actually have one today. I work at a grocery store, right? Casey's Foods. Inside the windows, there are these gigantic pieces of paper that kind of serve as like signs that tell you like what the big deals are. Like, whoa, we're selling our meat $1 off a pound. Like, oh my god, that's such a good deal. I think maybe. I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to because it's made in-house. Probably means it's good, but you know, I've been to family diners before and it's decidedly hit or miss. It's not a family place, by the way. It's an industrialization, but it's kind of like it's Casey's, so it's clearly been a family. I guess it doesn't really hold up in a lot of stuff. Anyway, these things in the window, right? They go on the inside glass, like an array of glass windows, right? Floor-to-ceiling glass that show kind of like a pretty good skeletal interior of the store to like anybody who's walking by outside. Like, hey, this place is full of cool stuff. You should check it out. It's awesome. And you also don't want the posters to get all rain damaged. You put them on the inside. And the problem is, sometimes stuff gets stuck in there. And by stuff, I mean a pregnant fly. Like, I don't know how whoever put that poster that day up did it, but they just managed to trap a pregnant housefly such that it couldn't get out. I knew the fly was pregnant because the next day, after we realized that, hey, this fly was back there, there were maybe about 50, all stuck behind that poster. And it was really gross. It was fucking disgusting. I'm gonna be real. Like, it was so many flies, and they were all like tiny, and they were all just born. They were like halfway transparent. Because you think that 50 houseflies wouldn't be that gross, but they're all trapped behind a piece of paper, and they're all like trying to find a way out. And they're very clearly like gravitating towards like the spots where there's a little bit more moisture. Apparently flies leave footprints. I didn't know this. But yeah, the glass is all smudged up from the inside from just buzzing around all over the place, and it's just, no, it's bad, it sucks. I would not recommend. My manager I'm pretty sure he actually completely forgot to, get rid of them. I'm sure if I go back tomorrow really early, we actually might end up seeing, like, maybe 700 flies back there. Either that or they've all starved and died, which is kind of what I'm hoping for, to be honest. That's my story. I mean it this time. There's nothing else to add that I can think of. Which means there's nothing else to add at all, obviously. Obviously. Next time you put up a poster, make sure you wipe the wall down first. You never know what's back there. Usually it's dirt and grime that'll like, you know, grease up the poster, and that's never good, but you know, making sure there's no, like, dead houseflies, or even worse, living ones back there is always a plus. Okay, hi. Hey, everybody, my name is Star. And this is a very important episode of this game. I like to think so anyway, because if you look in the corner of the screen, you'll see a number that's gradually approaching 100 million. And that just happens to be the number of subscribers PewDiePie has right now. So I figured I'd get a bank on some views by having that in the corner while I played. Because fucking nobody's gonna watch this. Like, I mean, this series is just going up for, like, the void. If you do watch it, though, thank you. La Mulanites, we're about to cross 100 million. Shit, okay, I gotta get a video of this. Hey, La Mulanites, I'm playing La Mulana 2. But, while I was doing that, PewDiePie said, trying to hit 100 million. Let's do it, boys! Let's do it! Oh, it's so close! Wow! It jumped up like 100 all at once. Woo! It's just... Oh, internet. Welcome to La Mulana 2. You'll notice that, I'm not alone.
Yo.
That's the intro we've decided upon. Everyone's telling me, and everyone, I'm one friend. His name is Reese. He goes to a school like 30 miles from here. And he was apparently a big fan of La Mulana 1 Let's Play. The only thing we talk about is La Mulana. And he finished this before I did, and he told me, you gotta bring Sarah for the finale of this game.
Woo!
and I don't know why. That really scares me though, because he is really good at fucking with people. So, we'll see. You fucking ready?
Try not to fail too much.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
I do want to go home at some point.
Yeah, that's probably a good pop. No! No, you're fucking with me!
What?
It's Hell Temple!
It is Hell Temple?
Look at it!
Does look kind of like Hell Temple.
No! No! No, that's cheating!
Well.
No!
Oh no. Is that why I had to be here?
Oh, Reese, I am gonna fucking murder you. Oh, shit. Are you kidding? It's fucking Hell Temple. Are you serious? Welcome to Spiral Hell, is that what it said?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, God.
I don't want to do this again.
Oh, fuck.
Well, it's
Can
okay, you already did it.
I'm just doing Hell Temple. Maybe if I go and come back, it'll be gone.
Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Nope, still there.
Oh, fuck me. It's Hell Temple.
Well, have fun.
Welfare looking ass.
What the fuck? Oh, fuck. I probably went that far.
Slammed into you again.
It just fucking checks you. It's not even fair. Can you imagine getting checked by Zeus? You'd end up in New York.
And dead.
Here's the story. Alright, so listen. I am a member of the USSR Air Force, right? And, think about the USSR Air Force. They make you fly, in the USSR, they make you actually learn how to fly dragons. Yeah, they don't tell you this stuff when you sign up, but the USSR actually not only has, but also is willing to use the absolute shit out of dragons. Yeah, it's pretty cool, all things considered. Dragons, Riders of Berk, that like TV series that nobody watched. That's actually based off of a bunch of the USSR's Air Force protocol. I don't know if you knew that, which that's just a little factoid that us Air Forcers know that maybe other people don't necessarily know. Bat, why you dig me? Yeah, speaking of bats, actually, they ran out of dragons, because dragons are very, very, very hard to come by. So they ended up giving me instead, not a dragon, but in fact something else that's not a dragon. It was a bat. That's what it was. It's called Methasmic swamp bat. Because I don't know if you know this about Russia, but Russia's got its fair share of swampland. That's an untold factoid you don't really hear too much. In the Russian Air Force, with my bat, Bethesda the bat, and it was before Bethesda even existed, so if anything they copied off my bat, but that's not important. So Bethesda the bat is a purebred atomic laser bat. That's what I said. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. The cool thing about laser bat, yeah, I shouldn't whip these. Yeah, these laser bats are impervious gunfire, as opposed to the dragons, which are completely and totally hittable, and that meant that I could just, like, basically tank anything I wanted. Like, there was nothing that I couldn't handle. My boys in the USSR, which I've been calling Russia, we actually called it Russia behind the master's back because we knew the empire was failing. Everyone thought that my bat was so cool, and so they tried to kill me because they wanted to ride my bat. Now, all they had to do was ask, but again, we're talking about the USSR, and in Soviet Russia, you don't ask questions, questions ask you. I actually had to fight one of them off with my bat. I don't know if you know about dragons, but Soviet Russia dragons don't breathe fire. Fire actually breathes Soviet flying dragons, made of water, primarily. So the fire breathes water, made of water dragons. Think Lilac from Freedom Planet. They're incredibly agile, really hard to dodge, so I had to take my giant flying bat and fight them off. Laser alien bats don't actually shoot lasers. Laser is actually an acronym for leprosy and super advanced rheumatism, because back in the USSR they didn't actually have any A's in the language. It was just, except for the A in the word and, that was like the only one. Actually all of its limbs were like just on the verge of falling off constantly, and so for that reason it made a pretty lackluster, I guess, amount. I had a lot harder of a time. It's just hard to control them, and it's also hard to keep them from falling apart while you're flying them. It actually had to keep like replacing its parts with metals and stuff. Eventually this became like a cyborg bat. Yeah, that made things really interesting because whenever it would fly, it would make like metal creaking noises, so you could like always tell where it was. And it was actually useful because sometimes the parts that the metal was connected to of the bat that were still like bat parts would fall off, and for that reason, like they would think the bat was somewhere else, but it was actually just like the flapping metal part that fell off of the bat. Yeah, they're completely untrackable. Like you just can't tell where they are if they lose the right body parts. I had to start flying really aggressively to make some of those parts fall off, because eventually, you know, it's just running out of parts to lose. What was the other half of the... I can't even remember. It was like scoliosis or something. I don't know. I don't know if that was part of the acronym or not, but it also had scoliosis. It was kind of a miserable bat, so putting it on the front lines really kind of gave it purpose, I think. Pretty happy to be part of the team, despite the fact that, admittedly, the only reason why I was there was because it was expendable. I had a laser revolver. Just think the ones that they had in Captain America First Avenger. Just think those ones. Let me just say, oh man, is it useful for killing Nazis. Did I mention that some of the people on my team were Nazis in disguise? Because obviously they were. I mean, come on, like... You can't just not have Nazis in a secret division of your stuff, right? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. These Nazis, right? They're literal Nazis. Like, I'm not just saying that, like, they're actual Nazis. I actually lost my bat in combat, so Bethesda, that was its name, Bethesda, died at the hands of the other bat. The other dragon. In a flying backward shot that happened because I was knocked off of my bat. We were really sad when Bethesda died. We all had a big sad funeral for Bethesda and everyone cried and it was really sad. So sad, everyone cried, my pet's dead, whatever, I don't fucking care. After we got ourselves the fuck together, they were like, I want to get you a dragon. And I'm like, no, nothing could replace my wingy boy. I didn't let them and I quit the USSR Air Force. Good thing too, because literally the next day, the USSR fell. I mean, I guess there are worse times I could have quit. And, yeah, it was you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's really sad. Alexa, play Despacito. That's still a meme while this is being recorded. It all worked out because otherwise I would have been murdered by a bunch of American forces. Were the Nazis in... No, the Nazis in Russia were not allies during World War II. Or what... I don't know when the fuck the USSR was a thing. So there's my story, 100% true. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna report you for bullying, and you're gonna get your channel removed. And it's gonna be really sad for you. I don't know why I did that.
Jenna broke the door.
Oh. Yeah.
She opened it.
So I was like trying to like yank on it to get it open, because you know how you have to yank sometimes to get it open?
Yeah, the same way you yanked the upstairs bathroom door and ripped it out of the wall.
You know not the power that you have.
Yeah, exactly. I said,
We're fixing the door.
well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't really want to get murdered tonight.
Like, I think you snapped the middle. Well, then the door won't turn. Then the door won't open. What?
That's what you said about the doorknob upstairs. The door.
Well, it doesn't close anymore.
Well, it's attached, but you're right. He fixed the door, Nico, but it doesn't. He just ain't close.
I can only give 75%, Mom.
Okay, so you two, okay?
Alright, I got it. I want to do a Texas style, like, executions. Put your head against the wall. Put your fucking hands against the wall. You know, no, I have a fucking grenade. I will use this.
Hey, man. Hey, chill out, man. Chill out.
No, you chill out!
Dude, think about what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing and I'm proud of it!
I got 3 wives and 10 daughters.
I'll kill you and my freaking mom will Wait, no! Stop!
Pull this! Don't you dare!
I will pull this fucking trigger!
You do
I'll blow us all the shit fucking brains out! I'll fucking kill you! I will fucking kill you! I will fucking kill you! We're all gonna die! Oh my god!
Wow.
That got real so quick.
I wonder what that could be.
That is amazing.
I
wonder.
I think it's a bicycle.
I hope it's a switch. I hope it's a switch.
Mom, you shouldn't have.
Go ahead, Nico. Open it.
I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm just gonna wear this. Yup.
It's a switch.
It's a switch.
It's a switch. It's a switch. Can I wear this?
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
I thought you would like that. So here's a little story about this game that I've told before, but you don't know, probably, because that episode isn't out, and also I don't think you watched the channel.
No,
So
I
you
don't.
see how there's like a little thing There, the pink thing that's shooting at... The little pink thing that's shooting at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know how women worked when I played this for the first time. I beat this game for the first time when I was like 9. Which I'd argue is pretty impressive. But, I didn't know anything about that, so I just assumed that's where a vagina was.
I had a bad feeling that was where it was going.
And that is entirely where it's going. Well, because like,
that's vaguely,
well, I mean,
vaguely shaped.
I mean,
like what?
who do
Vaguely?
I ask to confirm that?
I don't know. What were you? You were 9, right? Your mom, I guess.
Well, I mean, I feel like she'd probably get mad if I knew what a vagina was. And there's now a bridge, but there's a hole in it.
Yeah, it says PC version only. Jump over the middle of the bridge.
Got it. Oh no. Ah! I count on you to tell me this shit!
When you reach the end of the room, make sure to jump towards the next room. You'll become crippled. I didn't read that last line.
That's so mean. It's not even. It's not nice.
No, that was fucking funny.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure to a viewer it's hilarious. God fucking damn it with this shit.
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
That's a good enough note to end on as any. I'll see you guys approximately after I'm done beating the shit out of you with anything I can find.
I'm actually fucking crying.
Do you need a minute?
Oh, there's a giant ass bug in your room.
Is there?
Yeah, right up there.
Oh, it's a stink bug. Yeah, I love those things.
Fuck, I hate
That's
those.
not a stink bug, that's a...
Is that a wasp? Yeah, it's a wasp.
There's a fucking wasp in the room.
I don't like wasps.
Okay, wait. Okay, this calls for evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Alright, I'm gonna go find something heavy.
I'm gonna walk over here. Sorry.
No, it's cool. I'm gonna get a book. Is that motherfucker still up there?
Yeah, he's right there by the light.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moving. He's by your puzzle. Oh, he landed on your puzzle. Oh, I don't think you survived that shit.
I mean, I don't know where he went.
Oh, really? He's not on the
No, there's no
box?
there's no blood on the box. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I might have fallen back there. Alright, well, you have a bug corpse now.
Oh no, he's right there.
Oh, he's alive?
No, he's
Oh, okay,
dead.
good.
He's just sitting
I don't know how he could have survived that shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and promptly grab this thing, and then if there's any others, I'm gonna burn the house down. We're recording a video right now. It's Nico and I.
Yeah.
And I want you to give us your best racist joke. No filter. I will censor it if I need to. What's your best racist joke, statement, comment, whatever you can think?
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
Got a lot.
Wait, can I stop you there? That's a tough one. Like a black guy's dick. Keep going.
Okay. I'm not really good at coming up with jokes on the spot. I know I have a bunch of good ones.
Just use something that has the
Use Google.
Use something that has
We'll never tell.
You know?
I'm not cutting this down, by the way. We're gonna watch you the entire time come up with a joke. That's gonna be in the video, so.
Okay. I have one.
Okay.
This is a math problem, actually. So,
Okay.
John has 5 cupcakes.
Okay.
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 Laron steals 3. What color is Laron?
Am I supposed to answer?
Yes.
Mexican. Oh wait, one more thing.
Yeah.
Would you smooch a ghost?
Wait a fucking minute. How? You can't smooch a ghost. an answer?
I once read, because I just wanted to screw around. I read a fan fiction, a foreign fan fiction about Abraham Lincoln and Barack Obama.
Oh my god, that's a legendary fan fiction.
Oh my God.
I've never read it, but I've heard about it.
Oh my god, that was a thing.
Was it steamy?
It was steamy, like
McSteamy from fucking Grey's Anatomy?
Can I explain it?
Oh, sure, go ahead. That's what we're here for.
So, Obama goes back in time and steals Abraham Lincoln, and Abraham Lincoln's very surprised that there's a black man for the president.
I'm sure you would be.
So then Obama starts sexually rubbing Abe, and he's kind of confused but oddly aroused. He asks Abraham to get naked, so he does, and the writer describes Abe as having a slightly above average 6 or 7 incher, and then
not bad.
At the end of the thing, Obama's daughters started making out together because they were watching Abe and Obama have gay sex. I don't even know how I found that.
I don't know, but when you found it, you fucking stayed there for a while. I figured that because this is the chamber of birth, I thought I'd talk about the time when I died. You know how everyone's got that story that they're just like so not proud of that they would never share in a public forum? I do have stories like that. I don't have a conscience that would otherwise say, please don't do that, you're going to regret it. So, I'm going to tell you about the time I was in a sword fight. It was a long time ago. I had a friend, we'll call him Enrique. He's Enrique, because I don't want to say his name necessarily. Him and I were like best friends growing up in like preschool up to elementary school, and we would hang out after school. I would say a pretty decent amount. You know how when you're a kid and you kind of just don't get like what's okay and what's not okay and how the human body works? Well, we decided to make it our mission to discover how the human body works. I mean, you know, like you do. I think it was him that instigated it, but I definitely made no effort to stop him. I think we couldn't have been any older than like 6 or 7, but still, it's not necessarily anything to be proud of. We were in the kitchen of our house, and my house, and he basically drops trow and shows me his schlong, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I got one of those. So we just fucking sword fought. That's it, really? I mean, I don't know. There's not a whole lot to say other than that. Like, except that, oh yeah, my mom, caught us, and she just gave us a look, and then I mean, I don't know. She just gave me a look that's just like, yeah, you're not my son. Nope, not at all. I have no idea. I don't know who you are. No, Zuri Bobby, I don't. And, I mean, we were 6 or 7, so we hadn't reached the age where you can do anything other than a wet noodle fight. And I still remember, like, that sensation is the wrong word. Like, just that feeling of just being like, something about this seems oddly wrong, but at the same time, my curiosity bests my inhibition, and so for that reason, I'm going to continue, you know, like, just whamming my schlong into his. Damn it, that's not even where the story ends. I don't even know, like, how many years later this is. I guess 10 years. 10 whole years. We've drifted apart because, I don't know if you know this, but we went to a school that specializes in the mentally handicapped. Like, I wasn't 100% all there throughout my schooling. Eventually, I was able to overcome, like, the ailment that I had, which I think he overdid it too. I'm not really sure, I haven't kept up with him, but
Because you don't talk to somebody after you've had an experience like that, you know what I mean? I hadn't seen him in years. Eventually, like, just blanked that entire experience out of my head. Like, as far as my brain was concerned when it came to, like, immediate thoughts that come up when thinking about people that I used to know, that was not the one that came up. It was just like, hey, we used to be best friends and we just stood apart. Like, that's kind of sad. But then I started thinking about it more. No, I didn't. I started thinking about it less. And he showed up in my health class sophomore year. And I remember seeing him being like, oh shit, what up? But like right before I had the thought to like do that, I realized that when I saw him and like started smiling, I was like, hey, he gave me a look of pure fucking unbridled terror. And I was like, okay, why? And then I remembered that we just fucking whacked our junk together at one point. And like, we never said a word to each other after that. We just didn't exist to each other. And he kind of existed as, like, another person in my life that I didn't know, but, like, I knew existed, you know? I mean, certainly not as the guy I had had gay sex with. And it's weird because, well, I mean, obviously, but I'm just surprised that it's never been talked about. You know what I mean? Just, like, there was never a moment of just like, hey, listen, I want to apologize for, you know, unwittingly, like, sexually abusing you. No moment like that. Because, I mean, nobody wants to say anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing you can say that's going to make that situation better. There's just nothing you can do. I just think about that, and like, even though that story has reached its climax, okay, well, that's about as poor a choice of words as you can get, really. He's like a really popular kid now, and so if that rumor ever got out, I can talk about it, but I can't talk about who he was, because if people found out, oh my god, he'd be like, his life would be fucking over. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have shared that story, but now it's out there for the world to hear, so what the fuck gonna do? I don't know. I mean, like, what is there to know, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story real quick, is that alright?
Yeah.
Can I tell you about the time when 30 minutes before one of our lessons I shit on the floor?
Wait a minute. Go ahead.
No, you can go. You keep playing. This is what the games are for. We have commentary.
So you shit on the floor.
I shit on the floor. So I woke up before, I think it was the third live stream that I did this. I think, you know, the one when we had the couch and Matt was there. It was the Mary stream, the first one.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember I was like, you know, 30 minutes before it started, I was like doing audio checks, but I had like woken up pretty late, so I was doing them naked because I wanted to save time.
Okay.
And then at some point, I was just like, you know, doing chords. I was standing like right over there by that chair, like checking chords.
Yeah.
And at some point, I'm just like, oh, I gotta fart. But I had a little bit of indigestion.
Were you naked or something?
Yeah, I was just standing there, and I'm just like, how bad could this go? And like, I just like let out a. So it started as a. Became a. And I was just like, ah! And it was one of the creamiest shits of my life. And so, like, literally, I immediately, like, ran upstairs and got toilet paper. By the way, cupping my ass.
You shat on the floor?
I don't think I've ever said that before in a video.
Where? Where was it?
It was, like, right there.
That's where we do everything. How'd you
Well, I literally murdered it with disinfectant, and I wiped it up like you wouldn't believe. They're saying that they saw you, and they're disgusted. I mean, this fucking shit's on the floor.
This guy shat on the floor. Let's just throw him off.
God, and I had to pretend like nothing happened.
How could you not have told us about that?
I wasn't ready to say it yet. That was too fresh in my mind.
So long.
And also, if I mentioned it, I feel like maybe you would have
I would have left.
Like, maybe you would have picked up on some residual odor.
Yeah.
Like one of those, once you know it, you can't unsee it.
And you're like,
oh, fuck.
Man.
Jesus Christ, that's a powerful ass. 850? Jesus, fuck! What is up with these things?
I don't know if I want to. I already had a bunch of soda today. And I'm not looking so great. Like, girls turn their heads, I don't know. Oh, but I love chess.
This is a freaking hellhole down there.
Oh my god, the frame rate.
I gotta go.
The frame rate. Oh no, there's one up. No!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, we're okay. Are we okay? Are we? Oh my god! I can't even tell what's going on. I can't even.
Anything but that.
Wait, I think we're okay. Wait.
Oh my god, they got him.
He's gone. He's gone.
What the fuck? How did I get down there?
Oh, look at all those snakes.
I don't care how many gigabytes of RAM your fucking PC has.
How do you think they coded the snakes? Just attack.
It's probably a one-line command in Python. Like, you have print statements, functions, and for loops, and then there's just attack.
Oh yeah, only the best games run on Python, right?
Can I make a disclaimer real quick? Just because I'm in the same room as a female does not mean we're a thing.
Yeah, that's gross. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You are my friend.
Well, the thing is, I have gotten gay porn of me and Nico before. And
Okay.
I don't want any more with anybody else. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh my god, I don't even know Nico that well, but he is not.
Oh, the author thinks I know him
That's
quite
so
well.
Weird. That is weird. That's not something I wanted to think about today, not gonna lie.
A word about Jell-O since we're here. I don't know where the epidemic of people slurping their Jell-O came from, but if it could kindly cease, that would make my life a lot better. Like, Nico, I'm looking at you. Nobody wants to freaking listen to that, right? Food is meant to be eaten, not all the corners like slapping the sides of your mouth like a pussy getting smacked by balls. I was reminded a little bit too much of a Game Grumps reference there, and that just kind of slipped out. And if you think it's funny, it's not. If you think it's cute, it's absolutely not. It kills a boner more than, like, you know, a cold tub. Like, it's just like you'll forget you even had it. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. Just don't do it. I'm gonna finish grinding on off camera. I just wanted to rant about Jell-O for a little while. You know what? No, I'm not done. Because I was at a family reunion recently. They had a Jell-O bowl, and I was like, oh, sweet Jell-O. But it became not aw sweet, because, like, we have a Jell-O bowl every year, right? But for whatever reason, in between the previous family gathering and the most recent one, people just learned how to slurp it. Before, you just ate the Jell-O and then just let it dissolve in your mouth. You know, like a fucking, like a food, for example. No, people are like, you should have been at that table. I swear, it sounded like a pre-2013 YouTuber trying to make the sounds of a penis running around the table. Like, ugh, God, no thank you. I don't want that in my life. It's so gross. Same thing with slurping spaghetti. Like, spaghetti is meant to be eaten, not like that. Ugh. I saw like a 3-year-old once at a, whatever the fuck's it called, with the good butter noodles and such. Noodles Company. And the kid was just like, oh, look at this penne. You know, look what I could do, Dad. And then the dad turns to his kid and is like, he had the same sentiments I did. He's like, I never wanted you. And, just don't slurp your foods. Slurping is bad. I don't care if you like dick. That's not the sound that you want to hear. Ever.
What the fuck is that thing?
You don't, I don't know, it's a
Is it a brain?
it's a bucket full of match heads.
Oh, great.
I have no idea, honestly.
Some interesting
I
characters.
I never really considered that, actually. For as long as I have known this game, I have just assumed it was a basket full of matches.
A basket full of matches?
A bucket full of match heads. I have never considered that it might not be that. It just seemed like an obvious thing to me, like, oh yeah, that's a box of matches. Of course that is. I mean, what else could that's like, there's nothing else that could even be.
That's obvious to you?
Yeah, like when I look at you, I'm like, oh, it's another human being. I look at that and I'm like, oh, it's a box of matches.
That's weird.
I am very bad at this. Oh.
No, don't go backwards. No, you have to go through the hole, Jenna. Yes.
No. No.
I don't know how to play this stupid game!
It's just the arrows. No, go forward. You have an empty space. How are you getting stuck?
I don't know.
Go and talk to it.
I don't know how!
Go to it.
It doesn't talk!
Okay, then leave this place. Go up.
Please say don't think you know.
Up.
Does he talk?
Up.
I'm trying!
No, you're not. Just go up.
Maybe I'm trying to communicate with him! Maybe he's shy!
So that's quad shot, which thanks.
Oh, I thought that was an.
Oh, you get quad shot too, by the way.
Oh shit!
So fucking enjoy yourselves.
Oh,
Jesus juice. I got Jesus. Oh my god, we have 5 damage now.
That's awesome.
Holy are you fucking kidding me?
What is this?
We can take 1 free hit per room and not take damage.
Do it.
This is like one of the fucking best items in the game.
Holy mackerel!
So far we have gotten 3 absolutely fucking awesome items. Nico.
What?
It's Dr. Peace.
No! Yes.
Do it. Pick it up. Pick it up.
It gives us bombs as a weapon.
Yes. Do it. Do it.
We're gonna die so quick.
Do it.
Fine.
Yes. We have bombs. Oh my god.
Oh, we have quad bombs.
This is the best thing ever.
So try not to shoot me.
So is friendly fire basically on?
Yeah, now friendly fire is on.
That is
Hell yeah.
so awesome.
Oh, well, now we
fucking
have a
around.
familiar that spawns more
Wait.
bombs. Hey, restock. That thing I could have buffed, it didn't. Thank you.
What's this do?
Steam sale. Everything's half off now in stores.
Steam sale. Nice.
Guys, there's a shop.
Let's buy everything.
Alright. Watch this. Have it. Mom's purse. Coupon. Holy fuck, we have so many weapons! We're going to double all the items.
Oh.
What? And then we're gonna grab the D6, and then we're gonna re-roll everything. Ooh, there's some good shit in there.
Dude, are you like flying or something?
Yes, I'm Seraphim now. I can,
Look
I
at
can
you. Look at
transform.
how many people you have following you.
Are our bombs seriously getting us prizes? Oh my god, our bombs are spawning more items! Alright, well, in that case, shoot all the bombs you fucking find. Woo! Give us items!
You're gonna die.
Double the consumables? That's stupid, but fuck it.
You got it. Oh!
Holy fuck. Fucking criminy clickers.
What did you say? Are you invincible?
Well, no, I'm taking damage, but I keep getting blown into hearts and healing again.
Yes!
Do it!
Do it! More!
What is happening? What? Holy God, don't touch anything. Is the room just broken? Yeah. I'm getting forcefully ejected from the room.
This is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, what the fuck is happening? What
We're
is
summoning
happening?
Satan. That's what's happening.
Nope, we got it. I don't
I
think.
think we're done with this game.
We have to move on.
I can't even fucking see the screen anymore! Oh my god! What?
There's the exit. There's the boss.
Dude, let's fuck him. I wanna fuck him. I wanna fuck his.
I'm gonna fuck
I wanna fuck him.
I'm gonna fuck him.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Hey,
Let me
the next boss is a child.
Yes.
Yes!
And
killed
he
a
didn't
child.
even get to fucking attack.
We only thought about what if we could do it, not if we should.
The other day is kind of a relative term. It was several weeks ago, but I had a blowout on the road. And granted, this was very shortly after a previous blowout on the road. Same tire decided that it didn't want to be alive anymore. That was kind of annoying. So I had to go to Firestone, not sponsored by Firestone, and get it like fixed essentially. During the 9th live stream, there was a car tire in the room. I don't know if you remember that or not. That was the car tire. That was the one that I wrecked. Apparently, it's illegal to change a car tire and without like, you know, acquiring the previous one, which I didn't know. So essentially, I drove the car there on my donut, and then they had it like all on the machine and everything lifted up, and they're like, "Hey, you got the tire?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's not here though." And they're like, "Oh, well, can you get it here?" And I'm like, "Sure." And they're like, "Actually, how far away do you live?" And that was when I was like, "Oh, fuck me." They asked because all the tires were getting replaced, so they'd have to, you know, like, put the old ones back on so I wouldn't drive off with the new ones and, like, get it off the jack, which would take an hour and a half. And it was I'd already been there for, like, an hour and a half. And I was like, I live, like, what, 10 minutes away? And they're like, This is gonna sound really stupid, but would you mind wheeling that son of a bitch all the way here? And so I had to walk home and then wheel a fucking 70-pound tire that wouldn't even roll very well back. And then after that, this is where the story is interesting, by the way. Problem was that they didn't take my card after me sitting in their lobby reading a book about the Columbine shooting for 3.5 hours. Which, by the way, a tire change does not take 3.5 hours. Like, I've done a tire change. Well, then in that case, why'd you go get a tire change? Because I'm fucking lazy. The guy at the front desk, his name is Mike. Shout out to Mike. He was a badass. You know, it didn't take it. So he's like, hey, you can get a 6-month extension, not to pay like no interest or anything if you get a Firestone card. And I'm like, shit, that sounds like a scam. But it's either I deal with the scam or I, you know, don't have a fucking car. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I can jive with this. I'm down with this. I'm totally up for this. Well, I tried doing it through the regular card machine first, and that didn't work. Well, I hit the back button the first time, it locked me out of getting a number like verified. He said, all right, well, if you go to this website that the government runs, you can get a card. And I'm like, okay. Again, seems like a scam, but all right. And the second time, I got the social wrong. He just said like, get as much information as you can right. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. It asks you for your social, which I didn't know off the top of my head at the time. By the way, not a good way to live. Learn your social if you don't know it already. This is not a request, this is an order. This is an order on behalf of the US government. And I actually got a call from a 4-digit number just labeled the US government. You get those numbers all the time, like, we're the US government and we have your shit. The difference for this was that the first thing they said was, we understand that you use this website that I was on. You know, it was like, hey, listen, this could get you in really big trouble. Give us your information if you want to continue, like, you know, not being a war criminal. And I'm like, excuse me, what the fuck? But apparently, yeah, like, I was a criminal. A fucking bounty on my head for a little while. That scared the absolute shit out of me. Because they said call us in the morning, because we're currently out of hours and you can't contact us. Again, does not sound like the US government. Like, at this point it was like 30 minutes after close, and I was just like, well, fucking now what? I went through a round robin of all of my fucking, like, you know, aunts and uncles and mom and sister, and nobody's picking up their fucking phones. Until eventually, magically, I kid you not, 9:30, an hour and a half after this fucking place closes. I've had enough time to, like, you know, have all of their numbers memorized right now, even though I, you know, use them just by the contacts on my phone. And yet, I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna say to these people. I mean, like, what do you say? Yeah, I'm in a completely different fucking, like, suburb over an hour away, already an hour and a half past close in this Firestone that I'm fucking stuck in, because I can't pay $400 for my tires. My uncle, Uncle Bob, shout out to Uncle Bob, picks up the phone instead of being like, okay, have you tried this and this and this? Yes, and oh, by the way, your nephew is now a war criminal, apparently. After that, he's just like, you know what? You're in deep already. Look, I'm seeing you in a couple of days on Easter, so I guess that's when this was, actually, right before Easter. I'll just foot it for now. You can withdraw the $400 from an ATM. He basically did a play-by-play of his credit card number. I messed it up a couple of times because I was going too slow because I was asking him to verify numbers because I was really nervous. And, you know, understandably, I was a war criminal, and that's not necessarily a fun life to lead. Well, not a war, you know, I'm not a war criminal, but, like, you know, like, just a fucking, I don't know, what do you even call that? An interesting person's in the government's eyes. I went to the gas station, got my car filled up, I went to the ATM, drew through the 400 that I owed my uncle. But yeah, that's my story. Unfortunate? Yes. Funny? I'd like to think so.
What? I got a text message from my sister. Oh, it's my cat 69ing. That's cool.
They're like one. I swear to God, we need to break them up.
I know they're fixed, but like, I don't want to fucking watch that.
Oh yeah, I saved your voicemail.
You want to play that while I boot up the game?
Sure. How do I skip? What number is it?
Oh God, is it one of those where you need to do it right?
Can I send the next one, please?
To replay this
No.
message,
Right.
press 1. To replay this message, press 1. To forward this message, press 2. To hear the message header information, press 5. To delete, to save, press 9.
Fine, 9.
Message saved. Saved message.
They should fill a subway platform with hookers and call it Undulation Station.
To replay this message, press 1.
Oh man,
Message saved.
I'm a fucking child. So we're gonna kick their ass.
Oh, he's gonna try to kill me, isn't he? You did Armageddon? Why?
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, you didn't have to do
It's not
that.
as OP as it was in the other game, I don't think. No, it is.
Oh god. Am I the only one left?
He killed all of us.
Wait, how is he
He
alive?
won.
What? No! Are you fucking serious? Screw you! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That's not okay,
No. Oh god, no. Oh god, no.
Video go. Fuck you. I get that card.
Don't you dare jinx me, because I
Double.
because I will straight up.
I mean, I called
Don't
that.
think I won't.
I called that 3. Maybe I could do this. Get a double. Nah, it's a 4.
That's
That's
luxury
it.
tax.
I lose it immediately. It's income tax. That makes me feel better.
I'm glad you're happy. If I get an 11, I swear to God.
Or that too.
That's the same thing. I hate.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, you should have got luxury tax. That would have been better.
No, that
That's what I call
Oh man.
bad news.
I don't care what you call it. 8. Is that fucking?
Yes.
Is that fucking? Oh my god.
I'm
I
gonna
want
buy
to
it.
kill myself.
It's a 7. Fuck you.
Wait.
That's income tax though.
Is
This is the worst game of Monopoly
I'm
ever.
gonna cry.
This is the worst game.
I'm gonna fucking
Monopoly
cry.
ever.
I'm gonna cry until I drown.
I hope you drown.
7. No.
Yes! No! Yes!
Come on!
This is going good for me.
I want to. I'm so mad.
I like
am
those
so
railroads.
goddamn mad. I am so fucking mad.
For me.
I haven't made Go in like a year.
You know what story we should tell?
What story?
Did we already? No. Well, I guess we did tell the story of how we had to evacuate the cabin.
We told it very disjointedly.
Well, everybody else's rooms were cold. So we were like, hey, let's see how warm we can get ours, because ours is the warmest. So we crank the thermostat up to
And we're
about-
playing Monopoly at the same time.
Yeah. We crank it up to
We're sweating like pigs.
fucking 90 degrees, and it's getting really hot in there.
But then simultaneously, there's first years in the other room of the cabin.
They also maxed out their thermostat, I think.
And they also were taping Pop-Tarts? Or Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispie wrappers to the vents.
To the vent. Yeah, that's the good way to do it.
That's the fucking genius. So
Because
like,
they wanted to melt them and make like I don't know, rice. They wanted to melt them because they taste really good melted.
so we look up and there's fucking smoke pouring out of the vents right into the lights, and we're like, oh shit, we destroyed the furnace. We're like, oh my god, we just we burnt everything out. So it starts to smell really bad inside the cabin. And we're like, maybe nobody will notice, so we turn the thermostat off. and then
Maybe nobody will notice.
and we just sit there silently, and then we hear out of the other rooms, what's that smell? Do you see that smoke?
And yeah, that was the exact cadence of it too. Do you see that smoke? Like clockwork, out of the vent, all of a sudden black smoke just starts billowing out.
And that's when we're like, alright,
Joke's over.
So the adults come in and they're like, guys, we're leaving the cabin. Don't know what happened, but
They still don't. So, and like we're just like running out of there. By the way, the haze at the top, like it's gathering at the ceiling, is slowly lowering. And I have the top bunk, so I like have to duck to not be in the black cloud at the top of the cabin.
we all run to the roost and we're all sitting there looking at each other like nobody say anything.
Nobody say a goddamn thing. We didn't arson the cabin, but we almost did.
But we sit in the roost for like half an hour while they're waiting for the maintenance guy to show up. And the adults are like, okay guys.
I took a nap in the roost.
Yeah, I know. You were falling asleep and I was just sitting there like.
You were just sitting next to me. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be even though I'm the oldest scout here, I'm not gonna
Fuck it. I should be the most responsible of the pack, but I just fucking
Fuck
went
that,
out like a
man.
light and let you guys defend for yourselves while the first years ran around like they were high.
Maybe they were.
Probably were, yeah.
They were right at the side of the plastic fumes, so.
That's true. Maybe they got high. Maybe it had different effects on all of us. Like in our room, it knocked me out because I was up in it.
I think my eyes kind of were burning after that, like all
Really?
night. It kind of hurt.
I was able to avoid inhaling it.
So yeah, we got moved to the new cabin, and they're like, well, the first years we think they put these plastic wrappers right on the vents, and those melted.
Did anyone tell them this or no?
What?
Are we talking about how we found out that they did that, or
No, I think somebody, the
Rat
adults
them
found out because they saw the wrappers.
Oh no!
Okay, this should be the one, provided I don't fuck it up magically. Get ready, folks. It's about to get real. Let me in that eye socket, bro. Let me in. Oh my god! Are you kidding? That's bullshit. That's bullshit and you know it. Oh my god, that's bullshit and you know it. Oh, that's so bullshit!
Ah, my God, Matty XP triangle on the right one. I would have fucking had it. God, no.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, well, at least now I know I can do it, but fuck. Come on, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was a quick story.
Yeah.
I was in AP US. We were talking about the Civil War, and my teacher is like, so yeah, the first Battle of Bull Run was like a clear indication of the fact that the war was not going to be quick. It's going to be a long, drawn-out, high-casualty war. Then somebody else was like, aren't they called something else in the South? And she's like, oh yeah, the first Battle of Bull Run in the Union is known as the Battle of Manassas in the South. And I just went under my breath, Manasses. And then the guy next to me heard it and started laughing like a buffoon. And she made me explain what I said.
Well, Mrs. Tom.
Yeah, Thompson.
Yes.
She just started laughing like, I never noticed that. And I was like, I freaking love her. She's my favorite.
Oh god, I wish I had her as a teacher.
She's great. This is her last year.
That's so sad.
No, I feel like she's had a good run.
No, it's just sad for the new kids who don't get
Oh
to
yeah,
have her.
sure.
But I do have a story about David Mangle, and I'm sure you've heard it. The story where he was the one who made dinner for us. I think it's the biking camp out that we're on, and David Mangle's in our cooking patrol, and we're all a bit like, a little unsure about that because at the time David was still the Screech. It's dinner time, and we're gonna make rice tortillas, which I guess that's pretty bougie for Boy Scouts. Anyways, David's like, guys, I'm a chef, so.
I got my degree in bullshit.
I went to PI Plus, so let me cook, okay? And we're like, David, it's not a good idea. And he's like, no, let me do it. Grabs the spatula, and we have, a bunch of spices from the camp.
We didn't actually plan to make that, right? Like we bought material something else.
Yeah, it was something else, but I mean, he wanted to make it.
And because he wanted it, and we didn't want to listen to him, he got what he wanted.
Of course. So we pour the rice in there, and he just grabs the fine
cumin,
yeah. He grabbed the
cumin.
And
cumin!
and he grabbed some other kind
You said cumin!
Listen, he grabbed the other fucking spice. It was something strong green, and he just dumps half the container into the rice of both. And he's like, no, let me add some more. And he's just destroying the rice. The rice is finished, and we try it, and I'm not gonna lie, I was about to throw up. It was so strong, I was tearing up at the eyes. So for that camp out, my dinner was just 5 flour tortillas by themselves. And David ate it just to prove that it was good.
I want to reiterate, I've been buying these on my brace for the past month and a half. Maybe $40.
You got a story to tell?
Yeah, I'll tell you about the first time that I bore witness to the horror that is Trent cakes.
Oh no!
So we have a guy in our patrol, or our troop, called Trent Ness, and he has this thing called Trent cakes, which are pancakes, but they're made with bacon grease. So you cook the bacon, and then it falls in the bacon grease trap at the side, and then you make a pancake, and you just dunk your fucking thing in there, and it cooks
really quickly and aggressively. I took a bite of it, and nobody else was brave enough to do it. I took a bite of it, and it was actually really fucking good. And nobody decided to listen to me. They're like, it's gross. And I'm like, yeah, it's gross, but like, fucking live a little, you pussies.
I remember when Matt Naughton did the same thing with sausages. So he put it in the grease trap.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't even sausage anymore. It was just the dried on grease. After that, the term diabetes sausage was coined in the church. Have you seen the comedy skit for the meaning of the word shit? Oh god, it's so funny. He's this foreign guy who moved to America and learned English, and he's like, now I think the most difficult word I learned was shit, because it has so many meanings. So like, if I'm shit, that means I'm really bad. But if I'm the shit, I'm really cool. Now, if I give a shit, that means I care. And if I
take a shit,
if I take a shit, that means I took a shit.
That's fucking hilarious.
He's like, I can be a giant piece of shit, but never the shit. And if I'm the shit, I'm great.
Wait, I've used this fucking computer before. You suck. This is ass.
Verification code.
Don't take my information down. Why is it Windows 8? This is 10. Look at this is 10. What the fuck? Just call it Aiden's fat PC with a P.
Oh man, I don't like that spelling of fat.
It's a fat beat.
No.
No, wait, hang on. Look at this. Look at this. It's not gonna. Our faces are in front of it, so I'm gonna have to move it over here. Hold on. Fuck. Shit. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, hang on. Fat beat.
Bing? You're using Bing?
Shut
the
up.
Fuck.
Yeah, there it is. It's a fat beat.
What the
Hell yeah, man.
I love that.
It's Plants vs. Zombies too.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
It's a fat beat. It has headphones, and every time the beat happens in the song.
It's a beet. Have you ever eaten a beet?
No.
They're vile.
I mean, I figure they're just like shittier radishes, right?
I've actually never had a beet either, but at this restaurant called White Fence Farm, they have these like pickled beets as a side, and my dad gets them, and they look disgusting. They're like bright red, like unnaturally red, and they're like smelly, and I don't know.
Alright, so if I just hit this, then we go.
Tell me when to start.
Just die. Just fucking die.
Motherfucker.
You kidding me with that shit? What is the fucking odds of that time? Alright, plug the fucker in. Turn it back on.
What are the fucking odds of that? I love how these videos always work out. There's always
That
some
being
shit.
not-
There's
always something. Always fucking something. One day.
So I'm gonna put this on the table again. Would you be okay with playing in Chinese?
No!
We could just.
You can't even speak Chinese.
I can try. We play in UK English, so it's kind of like almost right.
Sure.
Alright.
Yes, I do. Another candy about people falling in love.
Everything's about
Wow.
love here.
Except for that. This kid's seen shit.
This kid's been like smuggled to 20 different countries.
Oh yeah, you know that look. It's a child smuggled look. Like, oh, you can see it from a mile away. Just,
That kid's been through at least Croatia.
yeah, just like walk past an elementary school kid. Like, how is Croatia?
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play. Don't you know? It's a beautiful new day. Hey, dun, 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 running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city, on the streets where once was living Mr. Blue. Sky is living here today. Hey, dun, 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 dun. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why we had to hide away for so long. Wait, sorry, so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue Sky! We're so glad to be with you. Stop!
I think I mixed up the beginning and end of the song.
Yeah, you fucked it up so bad.
Oh.
Ah!
To all the viewers, this fucker just randomly sends me texts like, God, I want you up my asshole. And then he'll be like, oh, sorry, wrong person.
Every once in a while.
It's becoming more and more frequent. Yeah, like my most recent one was here. I'll pull it up. Oh fuck. Well, your most recent one was I'm outside, biatch. So he's asking me if he can get a ride from me so we can get here a little earlier, and then it didn't end up working out. But he says I'll see if I can come any earlier, and then I respond I have a boner, and then with an asterisk to correct my grammar, car. And he's like, asterisk issues, and I wrote in the gayest voice I could muster with just text, sorry, autocorrect, so embarrassing.